So the other day I was scrolling through TikTok and I got this recommended to me.
Found the craziest and heard of Japanese album at Goodwill today.
So naturally, I got curious and I decided to look up the album on Google. Nothing. I listened to the album on YouTube after searching for like 10 minutes. And it's good. Not really surprising, but there's not really any information on this or anything interesting since most of the music has no views, so it's not really well known. I wouldn't say this album is lost media, it's more like forgotten. Also, the artist K. Dot, I don't know that's how you say it, doesn't really have this album on their Spotify. It's already weird, and looking it up, Water by K only comes up with the Discogs and the Rim page for it and nothing else. Not even a Wikipedia page or anything. Either I'm stupid or there really is no information on this album. Like, none. The Discog page was put up by the guy on TikTok after he found it, but what I can tell you is the base information on the album. The album was released in April 11th, 2001, and it's considered lounge down-tempo music. That's about it. This is from the Rim page. Also, I want to urge everybody after this video to go listen to them on Spotify since they do have some really good tracks on there. Mother Nature is an interlude. It just starts out the whole album. And the most I can say about these is it's either just the sounds of water, rain, streams, oceans, etc. So I can't really give this a rating, but it's cool. Waterflame is interesting. It's the only song that I know of on this album that has a music video for it. It's also definitely the main song for this album. It also is one of the 2 songs on this album that has a remix. It's good. 7.5. Beginning of the World is just another interlude, some ambience, so no rating, and I'll be skipping the rest of the interludes from here on out. I recommend listening to the full album for the full experience though. Now this one is interesting, since in the rip I'm getting it from, it's titled Star Sand when I put it into Google Translate, and it's the only one that's in Japanese. So I'll be referring to the track as Star Sand from now on. And oh shit, this track is probably my favorite on the whole album. It's got a nice jazzish feel to it, and the vocals are nice. Sorry if I say something wrong, I don't know much about music. I get this track might not be everybody's favorite. If you do decide to listen to this, it's my favorite of the whole album. 9 out of 10.
It's so funny to be seeing you after a song.
Now this next song is interesting. It's a cover of Elvis Costello's 1977 song Allison, and after listening to both, I'd say the cover done by K is more my favorite. Now don't get me wrong, both songs are great, but the version on this album is more my tempo. Also, just like Waterflame, this song has a remix version. 6 out of 10. Nah, this song just isn't it. Now don't get me wrong, if this is your favorite song, by any means, more power to you. This song just didn't really vibe with me all that much. It just loops too much for my taste, and the beat overall isn't really that good. Also, no vocals, so it's just kind of a meh beat with ocean noises in the background. So this definitely fits their more, if Spotify is to be believed, recent release of Atlantis with just the beat. This definitely fits more with that. 2 out of 10. Now, honestly, I didn't make this video just to review an obscure Japanese album from the 2000s. I made this video as a cry to help so I could try to find more information other than a singular TikTok and a couple things on a Discog page. I generally want more information on this album since I am intrigued, because not much of it is on the internet. It is on YouTube Music, so if you want to listen to it there, it's on there, but otherwise, nothing. If I were to give this album a rating, I would give it a 3.9 to 4.1. It's really good with a couple of meh things in it. It's still a decent listen. I'll leave the link to the rip in the description and the link to the playlist on YouTube if you want to listen to it. See, I told you I can make content. Thank anybody for watching. If anybody finds or has any more info on this album, please leave it in the comments, as I tried looking for it, but there really was not much there. I even went to the second page of Google search and still nothing on this entire album or on the artist description on Spotify. So either it's a blank slate for the most part, and hope Hopefully more info on this forgotten gem of the 2000s gets more info found on it, but for now there's just nothing. Also, this video is gonna get copyright claimed probably, so please subscribe if you enjoyed. If you want more content, check out my TikTok, Twitter, or X, and Instagram, since I do have more frequent video updates on my Twitter, so please go follow that. Also, this outro is kind of long, so I'm gonna end it, so see you in the next video.